All right. Hello, everybody. Today we have two different things to cover. I'm going to start off with the smaller of the two, which is Elon Musk. So you guys remember how he had the $44 billion deal that he was going to take over Twitter, right? And he's been tweeting like crazy. Been trying to get along with other creators and everything. And now his big concern is the bots. Sorry, if you're about to be CEO of Twitter and you're about to buy the company, you could just get rid of the bots. You own the company. So we're going to read and see what his major issue with the bots are. So right here it says Elon Musk threatens to drop Twitter deal, citing concerns about bots. Alright, let's see here. Oh boy. In a letter sent Monday to Twitter's top lawyer, Musk threatened to pull out of purchasing the company, claiming Twitter has failed to address his concerns about the number of bots on the platform. Again, after you become owner of it, I don't see why wouldn't you just get rid of him yourself? Does he want him rid of before? It's like he's purchasing a vehicle, make sure it works properly. Twitter has in fact refused to provide the information that Mr. Musk has repeatedly requested since May 9th of 2022, and to facilitate his evaluation of spam and fake accounts on the company's platform. Twitter's latest offer to simply provide additional details regarding the company's own testing methodologies, whether through written materials or verbal explanations, is tantamount to refusing Mr. Musk's data requests. Because of this clear material breach of Twitter's obligations, the letter continued, Musk reserves all rights resulting therefrom, including his right not to consummate the transaction and his right to terminate the merger agreement. In April, Musk agreed to buy Twitter for $44 billion. Some Wall Street analysts have said the pushback may be a case of buyer's remorse in an effort to pressure Twitter into negotiating a lower price. For the past week, fears that Elon might back out of the deal has kept Twitter's stock price at around $40 per share, well below the $54.20 per share Elon offered. Last month, Musk said that despite the deal having been put temporarily on hold pending details about fake and spam accounts, he was still committed to acquiring Twitter. Okay, so he's saying that he's still wanting to purchase it, but he's just skeptical. Okay. Well, that was short-lived. And next up is this. Oh boy. This is the one that I saw Augie did something on this girl. And she originally had the name like Bad Bunny or something like that. Which I can see that being an issue since Bad Bunny is a music artist's name. And so we're gonna listen in on this. I haven't watched this yet. I know this isn't what Augie was covering, but I wanted to go look at her, and I saw this title, How to Police the Cops. Yeah, I was like, oh boy. And I saw a lot of like transgender stuff in there and everything. I wanted to see like how cringe it would be for me. And a lot of my viewers know how I am about certain things. Even though I'm in support of the Pride community, I have my opinions on aspects of it. So, let's see here.
Oh, Steve's happy about that. He's
look what he's typing now. All those
he's
emojis.
Going wild on the Discord.
That one's kind of rude, actually.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
That combination particularly.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna pay attention to the stream. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh,
sorry.
Hell.
I'm sorry. Next time I'll make sure that I like tell you.
Oh, fuck. Okay, it's fine.
I'm gonna have issues with this already. He, him, she, her, she, they. You were one person. You were not a they. Ooh, okay. We're already started. We're already started.
Press it,
you know
and
what? I'm
I
just
got
gonna mute Steve.
flustered.
I'm just gonna all notifications from him. I'm just gonna mute them, and then we're just gonna focus on the stream.
Stop saying
It's
Steve.
because Mule's not here, and he got all excited and thought that he might be able to get in there, but
Usually, Mule handles Steve for us.
Yeah.
Chat, that's what's. Fuck's sake.
Great. Great. Now people are doing hashtag free Steve in the chat.
Oh, fuck. No. Look, guys, we can't have. Okay, chat, I'm going to level with you.
we
We
absolutely
can't
cannot
have
free
Steve.
Steve.
We
You
just,
have no
we
idea what
can't,
that would mean.
It would ruin the show. It would just destroy us in one
At
episode.
least just the show.
Yeah, more possibly.
It will definitely get us all canceled, that's for sure.
Yep.
Thoroughly
Steve
canceled.
does have some really spicy takes.
Yeah. Also, when you find out, how we've been keeping him. But,
It's funny because we're sadists, so it's funny for us personally.
Yeah, that's what I find amusing about. I just remembered something I did to Steve last week. I was like, that's great. Hey, how are we all doing?
the rest of us are doing fine.
Yeah.
The rest of us that aren't, Steve.
I bet, yeah. I mean, it's gotta not be good to be that guy.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do a show or something?
I mean,
Yeah.
I guess we gotta pull it together at this point.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say right now that shirt does not belong on you. I can't stop being like, how the fuck does that? Okay, breathe, Corey, breathe.
I can do it. I've done worse. I've done much worse. So I've done sleep streams. If I can do a sleep stream, we can certainly pull this one together.
Did she just compare sleeping on a stream to be the same as a podcast where you're talking and awake? All right, this is gonna be great. This is gonna go great, guys. It's gonna go great.
I think we can do it.
I saw one of the sleep streams the other week. When you were doing the subs to extend the stream, I was like, oh, I'll go see how Kira's doing.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking about doing it for
cute.
the upcoming charity fundraiser stream. We're going to be doing the 20th, the 21st, the 22nd. By the way, chat, this Friday, 3 solid days around the clock of us, including DJ Mule, who couldn't be with us right now, streaming to raise funds for trans rights, 3 different trans rights charities. I am thinking of if we come up with some sort of competition of who streams more hours or who does something. I don't know. I'm gonna
Are you gonna pull the full 72 hours?
I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna crush whatever you think that you're. Are gonna win. I'm gonna crush you. So whatever, I think that I'm considering sleep streaming because
wow,
just having maybe a yawn.
You're gonna crush falling asleep while streaming, just like this. She's gonna consider sleeping on stream, guys. Here we go, the next Tessie, guys. The next fucking Playmate Tessie. Oh joy.
All having your streams up and then just having me also sleeping. I don't know. I'm thinking about it and considering it because we're all gonna do our different streams, chat, and we're gonna be rated into each other. So It's all gonna be for the same cause, so it's gonna be pretty dope.
By
commodity, and it's this fictitious capital. Like there will come a point where all the richest people take out a significant amount of their capital and like just hoard it and run away with it, basically, and turn it into real commodities and then stockpile them. And then everyone who's left in that like economic bubble can't get theirs out anymore because I'm going to speak in metaphor, but it's like I can't explain the economics right now because we're trying to speed through this. Basically, the portal that like transforms your fictitious capital into something real is related to how much is in the bubble. And the first one that people kind of remember is the Kenmore Street thing in Glasgow. There was like the guy under the van who wouldn't let them drive away, and like all their neighbors piled out, and like anti-raids showed up and were chanting and had signs and like kept them there all day, and eventually they just had to let the people go even though they were already in the back of the van. But like that felt a lot like, shit, that's kind of a one-off maybe. Then just the other day, we reported on this last week, there was the Edinburgh Nicholson Square raid resistance. There was that great video that we showed of the cops like leaving the building and getting in their van and just driving away. Fucking awesome. And I was still feeling like, okay, but this is Scotland, it's not England, and there is a bit of a like kind of a tone difference, like a difference in feeling that makes it hard to, you know, think that this might happen in England. This is happening in fucking central London now. And I think this could be a really cool sign for what's going to happen with anti-raids. The rest of like this could be the summer of like raid, like immigration.
Did he just say the panty raids? Correct me if I'm wrong, but pretty sure I just heard panty raids. Oh no, there's a ton of police officers blocking you from going somewhere. Probably because they're doing police work. This is like the whole defund police thing. Just defund the police. Oh, you fucking idiots. You're already too busy to fucking work. Order food and call the cops. See what reaches you first. Just keep that quote in your head. Just...
resistance, like we could genuinely be seeing like bigger, faster responses from people as they get an idea that this is a thing that's going on. For those who aren't familiar, this concept called like the propaganda of the deed. Like people see that something is possible. They see that like people can just like engage in resistance against systems, and then they're like, shit, I'll do that. And honestly, like speaking to even people who I know who are my family, who are like arch liberals, like they are into this. Like this has a huge, in many ways, they are some of the most vulnerable workers in our society. Yeah. And like,
just for anyone that is like, because I've seen a couple people saying that they're kind of new to a lot of this stuff. Proletariat basically is just like the working class. Like, you know, it's kind of like a weird like term that, you know, you get into when you start talking about Marxism and stuff. So proletariat, that's us, the proles, the working class. And
it was set up primarily as an alliance between groups that did work around the legal rights of people on demonstrations, and organisations that did legal work that was more specifically around the local community. You know, the daily grind, if you look, of operative policing, stop and search, and all the rest of it. And that's actually my background. I don't come from a protest background at all. That's produced.
Yeah, awesome. So I guess before we discuss the guide, I feel like we should probably have some discussion for people who are completely oblivious of what police monitoring as a practice is, and what police monitoring networks are and what they do. I mean, you're probably the most qualified here to like start that discussion. So Kevin, do you want to lead us in?
Yeah, so basically the idea about local police monitoring is that it's community focused. It's kind of for me, it's a very pure form of mutual aid. Right? So it's on the ground. It involves people who are directly experiencing operative policing, organising themselves to push back against largely the indifference of media, political power.
The media and the police are two separate things. This is why the whole defund the police movement is so dumb. No, we need to defund the media. That's what, like, makes officers most of the time want to do what they want to do, because they see the media and they're like, oh, look, be on TV one day. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. This is... Why are you mixing the media into it? God. I hate how independent I am sometimes, because it sees shit like this and I'm like,
and also just be able to provide a coordinating space for people, other people who are in a similar situation who want to get organised as well. So it's different from a campaign. I mean, I think the left is very good at reacting quickly and immediately to crises, to a situation. It's much less, has a much less effective track record, I guess.
This dude Kevin seems so fucking uncomfortable on this podcast right now. He seems extremely highly uncomfortable right now. It's like he's trying to figure out what to say. You got this fucking Sophie from Mars dude fucking walking around, and he's stuttering. He's so nervous. I wonder if they were just like, hey, come on here. And then they were like, hey, by the way, we're policing the police at the last minute. He was like, oh, oops. I mean, he looks like somebody who's like involved in like one of these. Like, he looks like a professor type person. It looks like he's part of some type of university or something. Like, oh god, you think about how like this could have possibly like ruined this man's reputation right here. Oh my god, he seems so like uncomfortable with this. I would be too. This is like, they like put two different subjects on him in less than 5 minutes of him being on here already, and he's just like, what the fuck? Shit.
Yes, in building long-term institutions, and local police monitoring is really different from just doing a campaign. It's trying to build something long-term and sustainable resource within the local community, so that whenever somebody else, it's either a new generation of people they're experiencing,
you got this dude over here just kind of like rocking back and forth trying to keep civil. You got fucking Kira just staring off into God knows where, and Sophie's nowhere to be found, and the host is just hosting it, so obviously he's not saying much, but it's like he's talking to nobody right now. It's like oh man, this looks so bad. I feel bad for whoever Kevin is. I also feel bad for his last name, because it's Blow. Kevin Blow. Bro, I feel so bad for him. This is cringy, bro. This is really cringy. Host is hosting, so I'm leaving him out of it, like I said. But this man's like pouring his soul into this whole entire ordeal. She's spacing out. Fucking Conquest is just kind of like, yeah, and she was getting coffee or tea or something, or he, whatever the fuck it is. I'm not calling you a they or she. I don't know anymore. But Sophie from Mars is just kind of probably at Mars by now, because it hasn't been here for the past half a minute. Just an empty fucking chair stream. Oh god, it's Tipster 2.0, but the shim version.
Oppressive police, that there is an institution and group and a body of knowledge about what happens locally, that is in a position to respond. The other aspect is that it's practical, and so it's not all about campaigning. A lot of what we did in Nuremberg was simply things like running an advice surgery, running a 24-hour hotline, making sure that we did basic resources for young people on how to do if they're stopped and searched by the police on the street. Going into community centres, going into schools once.
I can't take this seriously, bro. I don't know how anybody can take this seriously. Again, she's gone at Mars. He's kind of like, she's fucking space cadet being like, like, why is he here? Why is Kevin here? This is terrible. Oh my god. How can you take this seriously? It's only got 993 views. You would think somebody like Kira Chats would have like up ratings of shit. This is May 16th. You should have, I mean, okay, you got a good build on likes at least. But view-wise, I don't know. I can't really talk because I'm brand new. But Kira, I don't think she's that new. She's already on these major podcasts. Oh, this is bad, bro. This is so bad.
The time, although I doubt that'll be allowed anymore, considering how nervous the government is letting anybody that's vaguely radical talk to people in schools. But that kind of thing, it is that kind of present, if you like, in an area. It means that when there is something that happens, whether it's one person been stopped and searched, or whether it's a whole group of people, everybody at a particular school, everybody in a particular area, that there are people in a position to be able to say, okay, we're going to take these individual cases on and turn that into a campaign and try and push back and try and provide people with some sense that they've actually got how to be able to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What you were talking about, first of all, we were looking at your
she clearly doesn't give a fuck. It's just the fact she's on camera, but she doesn't give a fuck about what he said. What we are talking about, as I look at, this is so great, guys. I'm talking to fucking nobody. She doesn't care. Oh god, I don't even want to know if I want to watch the other 18 episodes after this shit. God, this is so cringe.
That handbook that you created before, and it was really informative and incredible, and I just want to show my like appreciation for it. It's like it's
I just want to put a little bit of clickbait and clout out there, just a little bit of clickbait and clout. I'm gonna say it's my appreciation and my support, but really it's just to kind of push you to the edge a little bit here. Just so that you can have the feeling, the illusion that we're actually listening to you right now. Oh, God. Oh, fuck me, dude. This is bad.
It's fantastic. It's super thorough and comprehensive, and I learned so much from it. So, first of all, thank you personally. But I was just talking with my community because we were discussing police monitoring, and when you were
hence, I wasn't paying attention. I was literally just like typing the whole time with everybody in chat while you were talking to us. He was typing to, Sophie's gone, and the host is just here. We were all doing things that had nothing to do with listening to you. Oh my god. You would think after him speaking for like 2 minutes straight, she'd have something nice to say. This is the fucking blowback of a fucking trying to show her so-called support, and then her community. And I put that in air quotes too because of the pure point. She only talked to them at the end there when you saw her typing for like 10 seconds. Oh my god. She wasn't paying attention. They're not even... I feel so bad for this dude. I know I can bring it up, but God, this had to look terrible on his reputation.
Just talking, alluding to like future generations or younger generations, like coming into these like already established like police monitoring organizations that they can like build upon. That rings true for a lot of what we've been saying, or at least observing with like the Zoomer generation, like Generation Z, and how they, I mean, I can't speak for every Zoomer, but it does.
Did she just nickname our generation Zoomer? God, somebody hit me with a cinder block, please. Fuck. She just nicknamed our generation Zoomer. Oh, that's not the name for it, but okay.
It seems like they are far more amenable to the to like communist perspectives. So
no offense to our generation, but we're gonna fucking call everybody this generation communistic. Oh boy. Yep, this generation is just communism. I guess this is why China hates us, guys. This is why China hates us. Not fucking natural resources, because of this shit. This is why aliens get spotted, but they never fucking land. This is... Oh my god. Right now I'm so pro swine flu, you have no idea. I just want it to fucking happen. God damn it. This is terrible.
You know, unionization, to all cops are bad, to things like that. It doesn't take like when I was their age, I was nothing like that, but they seem to be already very enthusiastic. Many of them seem very enthusiastic for this stuff. And so I think just piggybacking off what you said, I think especially because of the nature of like it's not just any younger generation, the nature of like Generation Z, it seems like this is a very, very, very good opportunity.
Is that your cope to protect yourself? It's like, oh, it's not any younger generation. No, not just this one generation. Bitch, I'm 24. I'm part of that. Shut the fuck up. I'm independent. I don't pick sides. But this, oh my god. This is horrible. This is horrific, bro. Oh my god, how are you not canceled yet? God, please tell me they're getting shit for this. I know it's from 3 weeks ago. They haven't done a podcast in 3 weeks. Can I just put that out there? If you look at like their previous stuff, they had podcasts all the way up until here. For 3 weeks now, they have not done a fucking podcast. How much do you want to guarantee they got fucking canceled for that shit? And now she's back to like her regular stream shit? Bro, this podcast definitely got fucking shut down. Somebody canceled this fucking whole thing. I mean, this is terrible, bro. She's not there. She hasn't been there for almost 10 minutes now. He's spoken his heart out, and she's coping hard, and he's just kind of uneasy, and the host is probably lost for words. He's probably like, oh god, I'm so glad I'm fucking muted right now. You know what? Let me go call my mom really fast and just fucking calling his parents in the meantime. Being like, yeah, no, don't worry about that in the background. Fucking mute this.
To take advantage of, to set up these police monitoring organizations, to be able to like funnel that like really subversive energy that many Zoomers are bringing in into something like really productive. Like there's so many Zoomers that are like leading the charge for like Starbucks unionization, and if like things like that, it's like really incredible. And just I think what you're saying is awesome, and I really hope that we can take advantage of this subversive energy that Zoomers are bringing in. I don't know if chat feels the same way, but that's my perspective.
Yeah. I think you're right. Like I'm seeing a
There it is. There it is. That was the okay. Why did I fucking come on this podcast? There goes my job. There goes everything. Oh God, poor Kevin. Poor fucking Kevin.
a lot more younger people that I feel like people are getting really like politically involved. And I mean like this is, you know, it's always been the case that young people get excited on this kind of stuff, but then just through social media and stuff, I'm seeing a lot more people get like I guess kind of like going beyond the basics of, you know, like putting on like some punk music and like screaming about the government or something like that, you know, like actually coming into like real world praxis and stuff. And it's definitely in my experience with kind of like, you know, like real organizing kind of groups.
There's her there's her fucking New Zealand crush, guys. Just fucking all over that shit. Yeah, I'm totally listening. Fuck. And he just took a sip of water. He's like, oh God. Fuck, get me out of this. Somebody get me out of it. Actually, I want to see if he ever, like, actually leaves. Oh my God. Fucking Kevin sticks it through. He sticks it through. He goes all the way through. Wait. Edited by Quinn Killingbird. What the fuck? Hosted by Kira Chats. So she's the host. So this dude never talks. He's like, I'm just fucking here. I'm here because I was told to come here. I don't fucking know why I'm here. She's empty chair. See how much longer. Oh, there she is. He, she, Shin. Alright, can we go on to like the next fucking point here? Oh God, he looks so fucking done. He looks so done.
Voter base, and the way you do that is you like, you know, chase the ghost of crime. Just like Tim was just pointing out, like crime is down in Aotearoa, but like they're going like we need these guns because otherwise, like what could happen? And it's like, what could happen? But it's all part of like a project of like this is the only way the state knows how to respond to a crisis that it could solve by changing on a fundamental level, but because it's kind of like tied to its very existence, it therefore can't.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about guns. I don't like this. Yeah. Oh my God, this is so destructive in itself. Oh fuck, dude, this is bad. God, could it get any worse?
What in the latter and most recent version of the book, but anyway, returning to the particular subject and problems people might face. Obviously, all this work, all this energy
having some trouble up there,
of trying to get identify people who are experiencing particular issues, doing the additional work, you know.
This dude straight up covered himself. The dude was alive. Oh my God, I would die if he did. I would be like, yes. Oh my God, he does. The entire rest of the live. So we're at like, where are we at? 156 right now? And this is the last 2 hours 47. Oh my God, for almost an entire hour more. He fucking. We're in our like 45 minutes. This man leaves this up there. Oh my God, he's so done. He's like, this is a waste of my time. I'm not even talking to y'all. Fuck it. At least it's given this man some kind of good publicity, because this shit right here is bad publicity towards him. Man, I'm glad he stuck it out though. He probably was like, "Fuck, I'm shit out luck already. Fuck it. Might as well keep going."
Of canvassing local communities, doing surveys, home stores, whatever it might be, and then translating that into something which is then likely to be a useful campaigning tool. You suddenly do all that, reach the point where it seems like nobody cares. Right? You just run into a wall with this, and that's inevitable because that's what all campaign experience at some point is. They push really hard and it doesn't seem to make a difference.
Yeah.
I think the crucial difference, I suppose, is that it's about this question about whether appealing to power. So, because the mutualite type of activity,
Either Kira just put on fucking imaginary lipstick, or she was practicing her dick sucking move.
you're not simply looking for affirmation from the media or from the state or from a politician or whatever. It's important as part of campaigning work that you take those cases and you do the practical work, deal with the state in whatever way that you need to do, whether it's the courts or whatever. Keeping people safe is a crucial element of the starting point for this. But if, as we argue, that this needs to be not just about charity, this is about organising, this is about politics, basically.
And then just carry on evicting the person.
Oh yeah. We've had that at like land occupations, where it's like
right.
developers trying to kick
that shim just tried to push out his or her non-existent boobies. Right. Yes. Okay, I gotta stop. This is a nightmare. No, Kevin Blow gave some really good insight on stuff, and they just didn't give a fuck. They weren't caring enough to listen. Clearly, towards the end here, they start to listen a little more. They're probably like, oh, 3 hours is almost done with, guys. Let's start giving a fuck now. I don't know, bro. I don't like this Kira Chats person. I think she's toxic. I don't think she belongs in fucking commentary. That's that. Oh, God. It's terrible. And she also stole a artist name, Bad Bunny, and then changed to Kira Chats. Coincidence? I think not. So, yeah. I think not. But, here's the thing, guys. New music, Friday, June 10th, 2022, 12 a.m. Look for it. The first 3 stores it will probably most likely be in, or 4 stores. Actually, I would say first 3 immediately would be Amazon, iTunes, and Apple. And then after that, Spotify, iHeart, Pandora, those places. I've gotten like 10 different. The album will be on 10 different places, but please do buy the album on Amazon and iTunes. Be much appreciated. That's what I got today. I can't take any more of Red Planet. God, it literally feels like I'm on a fucking red planet. More like Dead Planet. This is a Dead Planet. 3 weeks now, and they still haven't fucking released our podcast. Dude, they're done for it. They're canceled. There's so much cringy shit in here, and I said some edgy shit too, but I'm sorry. I had to. I'm really not sorry, but you get what I mean. Anyways, that's what we got for today's content. I know it's not much. I couldn't find much. I had to find somebody to shit on, and because I was bored, I decided Kira, because Augie covered Kira, and I decided to look at it, and I was going to look at her most recent from 4 days ago on what he covered, but I decided let's cover something from 3 weeks ago. This is ridiculous. Oh God, don't follow her on Twitch. Please don't. But follow me on Twitch. Also on my mobile gaming Twitch stream. is always on my mobile app, which is the Twitch is CWS Music Official. So yeah, peace out, y'all.